Yeah.
All
Do you see
right.
it?
Like, no, actually, I couldn't see this YouTube with me. So that was sort of confusion. Let's go with where we are with ZFshare. You could see a probably different face right now. I have my spectacles removed. So that's maybe a new change inside ZF. The admin does not wear glasses anymore. I had this femto LASIK surgery earlier, and that was done because I needed more clear vision. So I really have no idea how to start this hangout, but let's start with the updates that we have recently gone on. ZFshare, you could see the new design, the new layout which we have built right now, and that if I guess it's going very well right now. I've put my whole focus on ZFshare and working on you guys might know me from my 24. Well, my 24 was the platform that gave me the name, that gave my system a good name, a good repute, and definitely, there are no words that I could try to you or my 24, the whole system, the all admins. So currently, if starting with ZFshare, right now we have the latest design. That was the latest update in ZFshare. If you guys could see it, log into ZFshare, and I just redesigned it and made it a professional look. I guess we needed that. Because I got suggestions from my admins and my team that we need a new look, so I decided to go, and I hope you all guys agree with that. And in this hangout, what we'll be doing, I'll explain more about the system. We'll talk with admins, and then we will move to funds update. I'll show you the funds inside ZF, how ZF has been doing since day one up till day 180. We are in our sixth month, and that's really great. Such a small system, to me, honestly, uh, the system with a low member database or sort of this thing, because to be honest, you guys can see the live stats on the site. I've never faked anything. So with that, where we are now, we are in our sixth month, and that's definitely, I needed a lot of determination for that to keep it running, and because I believed in something and I wanted to have something. That was the reason. Plus there were a couple of people supporting me always, which are my admin team. They always supported me, and I always kept ZF Share alive, and we are getting tremendous results. We are now gaining strength. We are gaining members, almost 30 to 50 per day, and we are doing withdrawals in whole lot of larger amounts, which I'll share stats with you sooner in this hangout. So before starting anything, I just want to move to John, and I want to know, because John has been with me from past 3 months, and I have no idea, because I never ask. I just ask the things which make things better, which could make ZF better. But I really want to know how he feels being in ZF Share, being with me, being part of my admin team, being always supporting the admin team, being support for Facebook group. They have been doing the tremendous job. So John, let's see what you have got for us, and how's everything with you?
So far, I love ZFshare. It's nice, easy platform. One thing I would recommend for the group, it really doesn't affect the site, is I don't really see a lot of interacting between the posts. Like some people post a payout and there'll be only one like on there. But I know we don't have this one or two people in the group. So it's kind of nice to show appreciation to other people. Like, like the post, comment on it, say good job, well done, or just something, even put a little smiley face, just interact. And if you can, please post your payouts. But as long as you have the disclaimer, please add the disclaimer. And if you have active packs, you can show your active packs or how many referrals, but no links, no cross promoting. And that's I think after that the site would be pretty good. Get the word out there. Show people how good the site's doing. I started with, well, actually, I'm not going to lie. I started with $15. I won $100. Yes, enter those contests because you will win if you could possibly win if you enter them. I won $100, so off 115, I believe I'm at like 300. I actually can't log on the site because if I log on, it'll take me off of here. But I made a couple $100 off of, technically off of $15. So, you know, I like it. It's a good site. It earns just right. It's not too crazy. I know that's going to be around. And I thank you for accepting me as an admin. And I'm learning more and more every day. And I get my hands full sometimes because besides your group, you know, I have Mr. Drew out. I have Drew out with his My 24. And then I have another group for the Filipinos, for the Philippines, for the My 24. So, you know, I'm like juggle. But, you know, I enjoy it. I've always been a nerd. I started working and doing computer programming and stuff since I was like in 7th grade. So probably about 87, 88, on and off. Yeah, so I like ZF, and I think it's pretty good. That's about all I have.
Thank you, John. You know, when I started ZFshare, I started with 140 members only. So figures never matter if your intentions are pure. With 147 members, I have reached up till this point with 4,700 members now and running smoothly since day one. We never had any sort of hiccups, just some, updates with the site and all that, but we never went through any serious problem. The part in which you were talking about Facebook group, yes, that was the thing which I used to emphasize before. I did not had any sort of admins. I did not had you people with me. I used to message my members that please do post your payment proofs, show how you are doing, because Facebook is the biggest market to grow yourself, to grow yourself a team, to have referrals below, to be successful online. Facebook is the biggest market or platform available for people online. So Facebook definitely is a key to a definite success. You need to be interactive. You need to comment on other people's posts. You need to have interaction with other like-minded people. If you are in the same system and someone else is in the same system, you need to have some relations with each other. You need to interact with each other. You need to comment below their posts. If you are doing payment proofs, that's good. Ask your friends, ask your team, ask your referral to do the same, because that's what the key which will move us to success and which will move our system to success. And definitely that will be the key which will move yourself to success. I will see right now Robin, Jonathan, John, or even these days the biggest name called is Drew, right? How did he grew himself? He grew himself from Facebook. All he did was making videos, talking with people, having good sort of interaction. So when I from established ZFshare, I had this one thing. If you guys see below the logo, we are you. Honestly, to some people it never made any sense, or maybe because of its bad grammar or something. But we are you. That means is that I was one of you, right? The whole team are one of you. We are not different people. Then if you don't have any referral below you, or you don't have a team, that you should not worry about. You can get to the status, to the top marketer. That is not a difficult thing. Everything is possible in life. If trust me, I can be a doctor, then anyone can be anyone, right? Right now, as you guys know, I have been completing my studies too. I'm almost at the end of completing my MBBS, which is medical studies. So nothing's difficult. And when you have a platform ready for you in a plate, everything is given you to you ready-made, right? Facebook, sending a friend request is not a difficult thing, right? Sending a message to someone is not that difficult. Getting interacted with someone is not that difficult. We have Robin, John, Jonathan. I did not knew these guys. If you go 5-6 months back, they did not know me. So how we guys know each other. That is simply because of Facebook. We got interacted with each other. I have a following. People watch over me, or people watch over Robin, or let's say Drew. That is just a sort of interaction which you need to build. You, the only key, if you just stay determined, you don't promote scams, you just need to be a little sensible, and see what's in the market, what's valuable, and what's the system that got transparency, honesty, and stability with them, and longevity with them. You need to find out such offers, plug them out of this whole list you are having, because I believe there are hundreds and thousands of programs going right now. So you need to plug out specific one, you need to select your choice, and you definitely do not need to stick to it, but you need to promote that stable or that offer which you plugged out of that whole list, right? You need to be a little sensible. That's I'm just trying to give some marketing tips to the viewers, or to anyone who watches this hangout. That's the only possibility of making yourself successful. And apart from that, if you are promoting my program or ZFshare, sorry, not my program, our program, because we must understand the logo first. So if you are promoting our program, so that will bring success to it too. uh, Robin is currently driving. Can I disturb you, Robin? Can you talk right now? I think you should focus
Sure.
on your drive.
Oh, I can talk. It's not a problem. I'm driving, but it's fine. I really appreciate you having me on here and having me as part of the admin team. I really, really love it. There, like John said, there's not a lot of action going on in that page, and we really would like some interaction. And people message me all the time. Like Faheem said, I strictly advertise on Facebook. I do some YouTube videos. I don't buy solo ads, guys. I do not spend extra money to advertise. People see me on Facebook. I have not been in this business for very long, and I am having great success because of the interaction I have with people. So you just have to know a part of this business too is consistency. And if you stick with a program that you know is real, consistency is the key. If people see you and they see you're doing the same thing over and over, it's not, in this case, the definition of insanity. It's the definition of changing your life and helping others do the same. And that's what I love about these programs, is that I have actually seen people's lives change. And I've been a part of that, helping people change their lives. And it just warms my heart every day to see people show their success and show their results. And they start from nothing. They absolutely start from nothing. If the minimum is $5 to buy in, that's really nothing. And then to see them post that this week they've made $70 or $80 or $90 or whatever the case is, it's changing their life. It's absolutely changing their life. And we have our admin, which is Faheem, who is one of the most generous people I haven't even met him in person, but the most generous person I've ever met. I mean, look what he did with me a couple weeks ago in gifting me because of some hard work. We all love to do it, and you too can probably be a part of it if you put the work in and the effort and have the consistency in your life. And even, as you see, I'm heading to work, but I told Faheem, I've got to be on this hangout. I've got to do it. And he said, Robin, don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. You can watch it later. I said, no, I've got to be on this hangout. I will do what I can. And here I am driving to work and being here. It's dedication, it's consistency, and being there for your team and being a team player with your admins. We are all on the same page. If we have issues, we go to each other, we work it out, and we go to Faheem and we say, we need this, we need this, we need that. And it gets done. And why is that? It's because of our good admin. And like he said, just being a part of this it's just changing lives. So I want you to know that I'm here for you. If you need to message me, I'll do my best to get back to you. I really do get a lot of messages, and I do get back to a lot of people. Jonathan too, John, all the admins, Faheem. I mean, we're all interactive with the members and each other. And I just want you to know, here in the United States, we have a holiday this week. My daughter's getting married tomorrow, so I may not be on Facebook as much as I usually am in the next several days. But please don't hesitate to leave a message for one of the other admins or myself, and I will do my best to get back to you. And we love you all, and keep up the good work, and I'll talk to you soon.
Well, thank you, Robin. To be honest, the thing is, me and Robin had a sort of quarrel earlier. She wanted to come on a hangout, and I just told her, if you are going to work, just go to work. And she said, no, I will be coming. And I was telling her, no, you should not. So really, thank you, Robin, for being with us in this hangout. You are part of our team, you are part of ZF and everything. So let's get back to what we were talking about is Facebook. You know, Facebook is definitely the perfect key to you, for yourself, to your success and everything. You need to just build a good downline. Definitely do not go for solo ads, and don't be kind of sort of less interactive with your team. If you need to build one, everything's gonna be great if you just have some consistency. That's what Robin told you about. Talking about determination or consistency, let's move to ZFshare. When I started, you know, as I stated earlier, that I started with 147 members only, because, you know, I had no idea this would work, because external compounding was the first thing in this revenue share industry. It was introduced at first time. Most people did not like it, because I was not a famous marketer maybe, and I still don't have many of the big leaders in my system, because, you know, I don't follow or just don't call people. You know, if I provide this platform to people, they need to see it. If they feel it good, they can join it, right? In the meanwhile, I'm going to share my screen, and I just want to see you, show you people a couple of things which ZFshare have been through. I'll share the stats which I've gotten from since day one with me up till today is the day 180th, and we are in our sixth month. We'll be completing in 3 days. From now on, we will be completing our 6 months, and we'll be moving forward further to the 7th month. But 6, 7th month, 8 month, 9 month doesn't matter to me, because I want to keep it running for years. That's what my vision is. And as far as the progress I'm seeing with ZFshare, I believe that would be the possibility, and that will definitely happen, to be honest, because if I was a marketeer, or if I was a member of ZFshare, I would definitely understand this thing, that with the situation, with the pace that ZFshare is growing, this is going to stay a whole lot longer time than we can imagine, and everything's gonna be good. So in here, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you some of the stats, which might be interesting, as most of the stats are from my personal gallery, which I took earlier. I never used to go live or do videos earlier. So right now, if you guys can confirm, Jonathan, is my screen visible?
Yes, we can see your screen.
It is visible, Faheem.
All right. Jonathan, if it's possible for you, can you make it the large full screen for the Hangout?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Jonathan, I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Jonathan, your mic is off. He always forgets that.
Yeah, sorry, I had multiple windows. Yeah, so yeah, it's full. It should be full screen right now.
All right. So if you guys see this slide, this is the slide which I prepared when I was going to Lahore for my live event. If you see this, this one, this here was the last second before the site was launching, and this is day 0. May 21, 2016. You know, honestly, this is a picture from my admin panel which I took. This was for my personal records actually, and we had like $85 on day 0, and I was not worried about it at all, because, you know, I had a vision. I needed to make it longer. If you see here, this is day 55. We were still at a slower pace. We had maybe 402 members at that day, 55th day here, and 1,713 only in payout. Well, you know, let's move further. This is day 165th, not today, because this is the slide which I prepared for the event. On that day, if you see, at 65th day, we were almost 4,100 members. It was like 4,092 members. Jonathan, can you get Robin? All right, thank you. We had almost like 4,092 members on that day, if I remember, and all withdrawals on that day was 168,000. Elixir rank was 47,000 and commission was 24,000. And in reserves, like what money we had in our payment processor was 72,000 US dollar, which we already had it, and we were quite stable according to our situation, according to our member base. Well, if you see the other system which I've been working earlier, that system was very big, and it had a lot of figures. The figures were very, very big, but that is definitely not to worry, because if you see this and this, these two things, I guess they match, they correlate with each other. Let me move to my current stats. And the current stats, if you just see the difference between the payouts which we have done in here, 168,000, and in here 3,100,000, and almost, yeah, 3,200,000. It's only 15 days from that. We are seeing a great development. We are seeing a great progress in our site. This is the new design. Honestly, I haven't seen it a lot much because I've been working on design, so I'm just checking it out. I just love it. Day 180, Alexa rank 44,481, and on day 165th we had like 47,000. So in 15 days we have 3,000 rank gone downward, and are almost 200,000 worth payouts occurred in last 15 days. And our members, we grew like 800 members, 700 members from that day up till now. In 15 days we had 700 members, so approx we are getting 20 to 50 members each and every day. And I guess we are working great. If you see the commissions on day 165th, we gave 24,000, and right now we have given up till 41,000. So it's the development. Basically, we are in progress, and definitely ZFshare is going to go a whole long. And on 6th month, 3 days after today, that will be the best day for me, because I have make something accomplished for 6 months. And in this video, in this hangout, I also want to show you in the meanwhile, if you guys have any question, please mention them in the chat. Our team will definitely answer. I'm looking over to the chat right now. I'm definitely checking each and everything. If anything is there, I'll answer right now. So getting back, let me show you our funds of my ZFshare inside our accounts. First, where we are in reserves. So if we move to Payza, we are, if you see, this is the account. I have zoomed out, zoomed in for a couple of things to vanish, because I need to take care of the security part too. So if you see here, this is ZFshare account, and you can see we have 41 approx 42,000 in funds, and approx 15,000 in frozen funds. So we are like here 55,000, 56,000 in Payza alone. And if we move to coin payments, we have approximately 43,000 US dollars in coin payments. And if we move to perfect money, we have approx 9,153, like you can say 9,000. And Payer is the smallest one. We don't do a lot of business with Payer, so it's around 3,200. So currently, if you just add up the numbers, our company ZFshare right now has reserve funds more than 100,000 US dollars. So I guess 15 days back I had 72,000. Our funds have grown in last 15 days. Funds have grown to almost 18,000 more. and we are approximately on 100,000 US dollars right now. So that's the progress ZFshare is making, and I guess it will be growing a lot more. It will be doing much better. And if you still guys have any sort of question, I would like you, if you could just mention in chat. John, would you like to take over for a while? All right. Currently, I've got a question here in the chat. What happened to the coin payments account yesterday, Simon? Actually, we had, coin payments went down. They were maintaining their accounts. Even for other big shares, it went down for a little while, but for us, it was kind of deactivated for a little while they were maintaining. I created a spot ticket, and they just asked me for a time, like 24 hours. They told me that your account will be back in 24 hours. So after 24 hours, you can see I've shown you earlier, Simon, the account. And our account's back, it's active, everything's good. It was just a maintenance part from the coin payments, not from our side. We did not have any sort of issues. Everything was good. It was just because of coin payments had some issues. They needed to resolve their API, basically automatic payment instant, which is integrated in our script. So we also, because they always keep on developing their IPN plus API. We also have to develop that. We need to look over that too. So that was the situation which happened with this thing. If we have any other question, John, can you just come over and unmute your mic and say a few words before we end this hangout?
Yeah, I'm here. I want to thank everybody that's part of ZFshares, and if you, I'll be honest with you, it's a nice site. You can start with $5, but if you can save up, like, don't go out, do not, sell your worldly possessions and, put yourself out, but whatever you can afford, because if you're working with $5 shares and it's 110%, you're only going to get 50 cents for every $5. But if you add this a little bit more and a little bit more, and it doesn't have to be all at once. Like, you can start off with $5, $10, and then maybe a month or two down the line, put another $10 or $20, and just keep adding and do the outside compounding. Do not let the money sit in the system. Every time you get $5 or $6, pull it out and put it back in. Well, actually $5. Every time you get $5 or $10 or $20, pull the money out of the system and put it back in. And after a while, you'll start seeing your amounts going higher and higher and higher. And but if you just let it sit in the system, you will not really make very much, unless you're going to put in like 10,000 or something like that. But for $100, $50, $20, you're not going to see nothing. Oh, Rad is here.
Yeah, we have. Radhi is quite kind of late, and we were almost about to end this hangout when Radhi appeared. Well, it's a pretty sight to have you on board. Before leaving, I want to ask Jonathan, because he's been handling the video stuff, and I guess he's been handling great. Jonathan, how do you feel about the system before we leave this?
Yeah, it's a great system. Like I said, we just need our members to be more active. We have a great admin team. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to one of us. We'd like to see your results, so make sure you post your results, and just reach out to anyone in private message during group, and we'd be more than happy to help you.
Well, thank you, Jonathan. We have a question. Yes, buddy, there is a fees on ZFshare side. We are being charged from Payza also. Same fees, but it does not affect us at that amount or at that thing because, we are kind of a stable platform. For coin payments, we don't have to suffer fees for perfect money and Payer even too. We do not have to face any such fees. With Payza, we are growing our history. I have talked to Feroz. I have been in contact with Feroz, which is the director of Payza, and soon enough we will have sort of fees issues solved for us too. That was being honest, because these are the inside talks which we are not allowed to openly say, but definitely it doesn't matter to me. So Yes, we do pay fees. For pizza, it's a bit heavier. For other processors, it does not matter. Plus, also what I do is I have a definite source of my personal income. I all used to put in pays if anything goes wrong, or if funds get lower. We have a very stable thing. Next thing which I want to talk about is what we are planning for our future, right? Well, in future, we are developing. I am personally, because I'm free of other program. I'm just focusing on ZFshare right now. As you see, I'm redesigning ZFshare. Once it's complete, you will see a couple of other changes in next 1 or 2 days. uh, After that, what I'm going to plan is I'm planning to develop a new system. I'm not going to announce, or not going to leak out secrets of the new system until and unless it's ready. Uh, it will not be more than a month that we will have one more source of income, an external source of income for ZFshare, which would be quite successful for us. And I believe that would be successful because what I'm planning and what I'm developing is a bit different concepts than what you usually see with rev shares, having external source of incomes like developing shops or etc. I'm not developing any kind of that thing. I'm developing something big, much bigger, because I have a lot of free time now. I can really focus on things, so I'll be developing a great system within. Because what I've decided is we will do our hangout at least after 15 days or once a month, at least minimum once a month. In the next hangout, most probably, I guess I would be having something with me for our new system that I'm going to develop. I'm going to start working from by next week, hopefully. So ZFshare will be in good hands. You don't need to worry about that. And what are the sources of income for ZFshare? I mean, other than members compounding funds. Well, this question, first of all, we have this internal source of income, which are the advertisements we sell. Plus, there are no fake funds or internal revenue share, so we don't have to worry about that thing. Regarding external source of income, that is my personal source of income too. And basically, when honestly, most of the people have asked me a question that how long will you run ZF share, or how long will ZF share move on. To be honest with you people, I never came in this industry for money making opportunity. I had a good career, I had a good future. I was studying medical, I was supposed to be a doctor, and everything was good. I had a nice home, car, everything I needed. When I came in this online marketing thing, I wanted to build a name, right? So being very honest, building the person who wants to build a name, or who's keen to develop something, or keen to develop a name. I just want to develop my name. I just want to develop a good repute. I just want to get well known. So a person who needs that does not wants to end that. So if you guys could understand the concept, or my basic concept, that I just wanted to be here for long, to be in good side of memories or good side of brain for people. So definitely ZF share is going to stay a lot long. I'll try my level best. But the question that how long ZF share is going to remain is kind of difficult to answer, because one earlier in an other hangout when I was with Drew. He's one of my good friends. So someone asked him the same question about his system, and he replied with, "How long are you going to stay alive?" Well, I like that. When you can't answer that, so I cannot definitely answer this question too. But we are here. We will never. I'll definitely never let anything happen. You have seen the reserve funds. We are in good hands. We are good. We are making good money. Our reserves are growing. Our member base is growing. Everything is going good. So I think we will stay probably a lot longer than you can imagine, because mostly, if you see, if in such conditions, in bad conditions, ZF share has suffered. Right now it's much better, but it has gone through the days when there were like maybe in third month or fourth month, when we were very low on everything, but it still kept on running because it was based on outside compounding thing, and we never had to worry. So definitely, if in that condition we could survive, so in growing status right now we are definitely growing good. So in these days I don't think so anything like that can happen, or any sort of concern should arise in your mind. Radhi, she's one of our admin. Probably she has been with me for quite a long time. She was introduced in RepShares due to ZFshare. Then she joined other systems too. And well, she has been with us for long. I just really want to know, how have been you doing as an admin? And how do you feel about ZFshare? How do you feel about the new design? Because, pretty people can assess pretty things more. So I believe you can assess how the design looks now, how things looks now. So over to you.
First of all, I'm really happy to be part of the admin team, because I never actually imagined to be part of this beautiful team, because we are doing a lot of work. We help with all the questions and everything, and I'm really satisfied with this position, because I work with RepShares and with Zef. I'm really happy to see the development. And about the design, I don't know, but I like it really much. I like it. And what can I say? We are going to develop more and more. And I like the fact that we are going to have an external source of income other than the outside compounding. This is going to be really good for us.
Well, thank you, Radhi, for being with us too, being with me. You have been with me for quite a long time. And I just really, we were talking earlier, you joined this hangout, we were talking about consistency, and I have seen that in you. So honestly, I need to be grateful to you people, to the admins team, to everyone who has been staying with me. So Jonathan, would like to, John and Jonathan, I would like both of you to I want to ask you a question. Before leaving or before closing this hangout, should we do a giveaway?
Yeah, let's do a giveaway.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we should have one. So if it's like 2-3 minutes before closing this, we will then select a number of the comments that people have been commenting in the chat window down here or on the right side of your YouTube. So once within like next 1 or 2 minutes, we will just count a number. I'll say a random number. Jonathan will count that for me, and that guy will win $50 US from me, on my personal side, to be watching this hangout. And this was a surprise. I just I just decided while doing this hangout. And I guess before doing that, John, do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, I wanted to remind members that on the landing page or your main page, the overview, we have a tab on there called Free Earnings Click. If you click that, it will open PTC ads. And if you're a leader or marketer, you can buy PTC ads, and people will get your ads seen for really, the prices start at like $4 and go up to about $20 or $22. And you get various amounts of PTC ads. But for members trying to make earnings, if you don't have a whole lot of money, there's a block of them. Like every time you click on it, there's at least 10 or more that opens up. So, it's a good chance it adds up. You get like half a cent or something like that, or a percentage of a cent every time you click on it. And that's a good way to make some earnings. So you just do that every day. Click all your PTC ads. And you got to check periodically, because they just come. It's people, the members buy them, so they come whenever. Oh, Robin's here. Hello, Robin. Yeah, so just remember to click on earnings clicks on the main page, or I believe you can go under member tools, PTC ads, PTC ads, yeah. So either or, that if you want to make a little extra earnings, just open your PTC ads, click them every day, and check them, and I'll help you out. After a while, it adds up. $1 here, $1 there. You know, it's not gonna, you know, make you rich overnight, but after a while of clicking, the PCC ads will help you to get earnings. That's
right,
all I
John.
have. Are we ready for our winner?
Just a minute, because I want to answer one more question here regarding the mobile version of ZFshare. Well, the thing is, after I'm done with this design, completing design, I'll just go for mobile overview version 2. I have in mind, but I just want to complete things of the design, because currently I'm building pages. I've been doing different pages. Each and every page is going to have little sort of change. So when that's complete, we will definitely go for mobile version 2. It's not a difficult thing to add, but currently, you know, I want to just make this table, and then we'll move to mobile version. Regarding PTC ads, you know, when I announced, it's really good thing. Even though if you are not clicking it, you have a team, your referrals are clicking it. Whatsoever your referral clicks, like if it's $0.01 US, it gets credit to his account, and also the same amount is going to get credit to your sponsor's account. Or if your referrals clicking, then it's going to automatically get added to your commissions. So that is also another way of earning that I have provided. A free earning. It was rather much better. You know, I was deciding which was better, having this system or that free commission thing, but I decided this would be much better if I add this thing in system. Now you can you can earn free commissions if your referrals click on free earning clicks. So that's the new name, because I did not want to use the pre-used cash links or PTC ads. I did not want to use that name. I just came up with the new name that was earning clicks. So we also have a lot of nice banner for that, and definitely you can advertise my ZFshare with those banners too. So we are at our end, and John or Jonathan, who's ready to? I'll give you the number, and who can count, Jonathan or John?
I don't even know if I'm at the beginning. Jonathan, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you view the chat?
Yeah, just give me a number and I'll scroll down.
All right. What I can say is 15.
Okay, 1 second.
Can you share your screen, please, Jonathan? Is it possible for you?
Let me see. I don't have it open. John, do you have it open on your? Because I have it open on my phone. Can you open it on your computer?
Yeah, I'll try. Or Radha, can you open it? Because I have to see if I'm on a second monitor. I'll see if it lets me share. Hold on. Okay. Share screen.
Do you want me to open my screen?
Rather, if you are on this YouTube page.
Yes.
Okay, I got it. Hold on.
All right. John has started to share his screen.
I don't know how to get it to the second monitor, though. How do you get it to the second monitor?
You don't need to.
There you go.
And there you are. So go from up, and John, you got nice cartoons. Can we move that?
Sorry.
Is it not going back? That's done, you know.
Hey, Robin, can you just start? I've never done the screen share thing before.
All right. It's fine. If you can stop sharing your screen, John.
Where you click stop sharing. Stop sharing. I got it. All right. Sorry. I'm a rookie.
It's fine. It's fine. It's definitely fine. All right. Maybe if we do not share our screen today.
Robin, can you share your screen?
I can try to do this.
All right. So everyone, we will have everyone one by one try. Let's see who gets successful.
No, I'm on two monitors, so I couldn't pull it to the second monitor. That's why I tried dragging it over. So I didn't know. So I'll figure it out.
Radhi,
Okay,
but
I'll
before
show.
sharing,
Robin's sharing right now.
screen, please make sure that you don't have anything weird open.
Okay. Okay, can you see now my screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Okay.
If
Well,
you
I'm
need
gonna
to,
scroll.
okay, from up you can count. No, I'll change the number. Okay, I'll change the number.
Okay, which number?
Let me see. 23. 23.
Okay. Which number was?
23.
23. I think it's this one.
Okay.
Let me check again.
Yeah, you can recheck it again.
So 23 is Radek
Fajni.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this is the winner.
All right, Radik, congratulations, buddy. Yeah, you have just won $50 US. I wouldn't like you to contact me in personal. Congrats, buddy. Radhi, you can stop sharing your screen now.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So, Radik, I guess you are lucky today. You can message me personally. I'll get your Facebook profile. You can please comment your Facebook profile in the chat. So I'll put it into my notice, and I'll contact you personally myself too. So this is it from today's hangout, and I just loved doing that. That was really, really fun. This was the first ZFshare hangout, and it really went well. Well, it went well. Apart from that, John, what was the girl's name?
Oh, I don't remember. They just
I have seen this in some of the cartoons. I remember I have seen her somewhere. Well, let's do an end. All right, buddy. Everyone watching this hangout, thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. It was great having you with you, me with you, and you with me, and with all of us. So it was really, really great. So bye-bye.
All right. Thank you all for joining us.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Have a great month.